of talk in the last years about communication. And so much you can learn on the internet and books written about how to be a better communicator. And words like emotional intelligence and books about boundaries and learning skills. And that's not a bad thing, but sometimes it feels like it's just managing our emotions, but deep down, I'm just controlling anger or frustration. I'm not being changed on the inside. So I want to give you an incredible promise from the Bible. In 1 Corinthians 13, verse 8, it says this: love never fails. And that is like a crazy verse, an amazing verse. The love of God, he's talking about the love of God here, not human love, because human love in itself does fail. We all know that. We've all failed. Love never fails. What is that love? Agape love never fails. That means the actual word fails means like drops to the ground or doesn't meet its own expectation. Okay, so what does that look like? Imagine if you took this verse, love never fails, and you believed it for every difficult situation you're in. Listen to what it describes in 1 Corinthians 13 about what love looks like. Verse 5, does not behave rudely. Doesn't that seem like training and etiquette? Does not behave rudely. So you're not going to interrupt each other. Paul and I sometimes, when we're stressed or having an intense conversation, we don't have etiquette. But love does not behave rudely, okay? Listen what else it says. Does not seek its own. What's the first thing that happens when you feel stressed and misunderstood? You start talking, we start talking. I need to make sure I'm understood and known. Love does not seek its own. It is not provoked. And in the Greek, it actually means easily provoked. Whoa. We're all busted by this definition of love. And that's not to condemn, but that's to say there's an option, because God's love can help us with this. His love, it says right here, it's not easily provoked. It's not rude, interrupting. It doesn't seek its own. And then lastly, it thinks no evil. That evil eye that can happen in a tense situation where suddenly you see that person wrong. Love thinks no evil, or thoughts like, I hate you, or I wish you weren't around. It doesn't think that way. So we need God's love. If love never fails, I want to bring his love into every conflict situation. So my goal currently for myself is not managing my emotions, but getting his love inside me. So when I'm praying, I say, Father, give me more love. Give me more compassion. It never fails. And that word, it never fails, means it doesn't lose its power. A couple of weeks ago, we had a storm and we had a power outage. And when I got up, I didn't know the lights were off. And it was actually dangerous trying to navigate around the house. Normal becomes difficult when the power is out. And in 1 John 2:10, it says, the brother who loves walks in the light. He walks in the light, and there's no cause for stumbling in him. That word is scandalon. There's no scandal. There's no offense. There's no way that brother can fall. So the guarantee for us as Christians who know the love of God, if you want to never stumble, get that love. Get the light on. Get attached to the power of his love, so you're not having a power outage in your relationship and you're stumbling and you're just micromanaging emotions instead of true agape love, which sees the other first. Hey, I'm growing in this. I'm not perfect yet, but I got a goal. get more agape love. Bless you, love you. I'm going to pray for you right now. Jesus, I pray you would help us to keep the light on, to not stumble around in the dark when your powerful love isn't present. Lord, love. But we would love like you love us. We would not seek our own. We wouldn't be easily triggered or easily offended, and that we wouldn't be rude. Give us that kind of agape love where we're willing to suffer so the others loved. Bye. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. Ah, 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 ah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do you still want me to do something?
Yeah. Look at the camera. That's good. Come on around.
Maybe. Hi, say hi, Mabel. This is Mabel. Oh, Mabel.